This morning, safety advocates are warning the federal government about a growing problem with elevators, but not the kind in office buildings or hotels. These elevators are in homes. Jan Crawford is in Washington with one family's personal battle for change. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning. Jordan Nelson was really just the kind of little boy who excelled at everything. He was a leader in sports, in school, until last Thanksgiving. And when he stepped on an elevator, everything changed.
He has this huge dimples, this bright smile, and he just knew how to work it.
The youngest in a tight-knit Baltimore family, 10-year-old Jordan Nelson wanted to do everything. Football, baseball, wrestling, and a focus on school, where he took pride wearing a coat and tie.
You must have thought, my son can be anything.
Yes, Jordan excelled in every sport he did. Whatever he did, he was top-notch in it.
This is Jordan today, paralyzed and silent, the result of a horrific accident last November on an elevator at the beach house the family had rented in South Carolina. Nikki Nelson had no idea of the danger and constantly replays the last moment with her son.
Gave him a hug and kiss, and he said, I guess my kiss was too affectionate, and he was trying to worm away. So he said, you know what, I'm out of here. I'm going upstairs to play the video game. And he got on the elevator. And by the time I walked to the end of the hall, I started hearing screams. And in that split second, my whole world was turned upside down.
You had that last hug, and then you watched him go get on that elevator.
It's torture.
Jordan is not alone. The Consumer Product Safety Commission estimates that over a 2-year period, some 1,600 people were hurt on home elevators, which typically don't have the same safety features as commercial elevators. As this animation shows, most of the deaths and serious injuries occur when children get trapped in the gap between the elevator's exterior and interior doors. That's what happened with 3-year-old Jacob Helvey. Like Jordan, Jacob suffered catastrophic brain injury when the elevator failed to stop.
They're in a variety of settings.
Attorney Andy Cash, who has sued the manufacturers, says the companies and the government must do more.
If we wait any longer, there's going to be another Jordan Nelson. There is. And it's going to happen, and it's going to happen soon.
Cash and the nonprofit Safety Institute have filed a petition with the Federal Safety Commission. They want mandatory standards and added protections, like motion sensors which stop an elevator if a person is in the way. But that's a high hurdle. New regulations are expensive and can drive companies and products out of the market. Former CPSC Commissioner Ann Northup said the commission is more likely to encourage the industry to change on its own.
The companies are usually very eager to work on a new voluntary standard that eliminate those hazards.
But Nikki Nelson says the companies have not been eager enough. She's speaking out so other families don't suffer the same loss, which took away a son and brother to her older son, Josh.
He's even saying now, I feel so bad because I'm starting to forget things that Jordan did. I'm starting to forget the sound of his voice, or I'm starting to forget his smile. To go through it yourself is one thing, but to see others suffer, to see my son suffer because he doesn't have his brother with him anymore, it's just so hard.
Now, after Jacob Helvey's injury, at least one manufacturer said that it was going to start requiring motion sensors on new home models. But safety advocates say that all companies should do the same and also fix the old models. Gail.
All right, Jan, a cautionary tale at the Nelsons' expense.
Yeah,
You know, kids
really
are fascinated
important
by elevators. Thank you, Jan.